morning everyone.
Hello.
So today is my birthday, so I've got the day off, boys off school, so we're going to do a little bit of bike window shopping in Newcastle. First stop, Triumph. Welcome back. Just enjoying a cheeky birthday beer. Cheers. So we've had a great day today. Looked at some cracking bikes. But did I treat myself to a birthday present? Well, no. Not yet anyway. But that was never really the intention today. It was just about getting out and having a look around, see what's out there. But it's certainly given us lots to think about. For anyone that's seen my first video on the channel, you'll know that I currently have a Honda Fireblade, which I absolutely love to bits. But over the last few months, over winter, I've spent a lot of time looking at other channels, and I've found myself, I guess, getting caught up in the current trend for different styles of bike. Modern classics really, and that's why I wanted more than anything today to go to definitely Triumph and M&S Newcastle, which are a Royal Enfield dealer. Triumph for sure has been an eye-opener. One of the bikes I really wanted to look at today was the Speed Twin 1200, which, to be honest, if I had the money now, 100% I would get one. I've surprised myself a bit really, because ever since I was a kid, all I've been interested in is sports bikes. I think the first bike I ever really fell in love with was the Ducati 916 when I was about 14-year-old, 15. From then I was just like, right, one day I'm going to have a sports bike, and it's been that way ever since. I've never been into the whole adventure bike thing or any of that, but like I said recently, these modern classics that's coming out, they're just, maybe I'm getting older, I don't know, but, and the 1200, the Speed Twin 1200, it just looks fantastic. Another one that was sitting next to it was a Scrambler, Triumph Scrambler. You look at it in the pictures and I thought, it looks alright, but it's not special. But in the flesh, it's a totally different story. Absolutely stunning. So I had a little sit on that one, and there was a Speed Twin 900 next to that. I had a sit on that as well. The 1200 was sold, unfortunately, so I couldn't chuck my leg over that one. But the 1200 for sure, I think it's something to aim for, something for the future. It's a little bit, even second hand, it's a bit out of my price range at the minute. So yeah, anyway, that was Triumph. It was only in 20 minutes and could have spent an absolute fortune, no bother at all. So from there we went round the corner to Honda Newcastle. That's where I bought my first bike, which was the CBR 600. That was, God, probably 16 years ago now. A little bit disappointing really, they didn't have a lot in. They had a Fireblade SP1, I think it was, which was very nice, obviously. And one of the other bikes that I've been looking at is CB 1000R. Again, very nice, but I don't know, it just looked maybe a little bit too big and bulky for me. I didn't have a chance to sit on it or anything like that, but I don't know, the tank, it just seemed really massive and bulky, so it puts off a little bit. Other than that, they had nothing in. So from there I went round to M&S, and like I said before, they're now a Royal Enfield dealer, which, to be honest, you think Royal Enfield, you think, oh, cheap shite maybe. But after I've been and looked at them, I think that's me being far too harsh. What I really wanted to look at was an Interceptor 650, but they didn't have one in. There was an empty space, an empty stand where I think they must have sold one. But what they did have was the Continental GT 650, which again surprised myself, was very, very nice. From a price point of view, I could probably trade my Fireblade in, put a little bit of cash for it, and probably walk away with a brand new bike for next to nothing. So from that side of things, that's pretty tempting. But I don't know. Part of us thinks going from a Fireblade to a 47 horsepower classic style like that, would it be too boring for us? I'm not sure. I'm by no means a fast rider at all, but I just think it might be too much of a step down. But again, something to think about. I might even think about having a test drive on one of them. Look at this. It's night time here. This is how long it's taken us to record this. I've just watched it back and I'm thinking, who's this miserable baldy twat on here? Honestly, listen, it's not going to be like this all the time. I'm just getting used to talking to the camera. So anyway, that was today. It was a really good day. In other news, I've ordered my camera. I was going to go for a GoPro, but I've decided to go for an Insta360 RS1 instead. Mainly down to price. The Insta was pretty much half the cost of what a GoPro was going to be. Plus I would have needed the microphone adapter for the GoPro, which was another 50 quid on top of the price of the camera. So hopefully from probably next weekend I'll be able to start getting out and doing some videos on the bike rather than just me talking shite. So like I say, apologies for sounding like a right miserable twat. Hopefully you'll stick with us and things will get better from now on. But here's a couple of outtakes to keep you entertained in the meantime. But please give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ever since I was oh fucking hell. So yeah, anyway, could have spent an absolute fortune in there. So I've just watched this back and I'm thinking, who's this miserable baldy twat on here? Honestly, it's gonna get better. I'm not normally like this, but I'm not you. Oh, fuck. So I've just watched this back and I'm thinking, who's this miserable baldy twat on here? Honestly, I'm not, oh, fucking